Top health officials in Rwanda are saying that the country's efforts to prevent Ebola from reaching the country's soil, as well as other epidemics and pandemic threats, have not diminished the government's ability to deal with this new threat that is the coronavirus, even though not a single case has been reported within Rwanda's borders. Health programs in our country, I can say, receive far bigger budgets than others. Let me mention the Abuja Declaration, where it was agreed that countries should commit more than 15% of their national budget to the health sector. We as a country have exceeded that. We do not just sit and wait for a pandemic to hit before thinking about how much money we will need. Our budget of around 300 billion Rwandan francs includes money for just that. We have now spent a year preparing for Ebola, but we also account for other epidemics or even pandemics that may arise. We train employees and maintain fully equipped labs that are operational. During the press conference, calls were also made for all Rwandans to learn to start taking preventive measures as soon as possible. You should cover your mouth and nose when you sneeze. And when you have flu, use a proper handkerchief or tissue papers to blow your nose, not just your hands or the sleeves of your clothes as some do. Dr. Tedros has announced to the world that this problem is now a global health emergency. That announcement was made yesterday, and we feel that it is important that Rwandans understand the gravity of the situation. The coronavirus has now killed more than 200 people and 9,000 have been infected in 23 countries globally. Rwandan government officials from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation have met with China's ambassador here in the country to express solidarity with the Chinese people and commend efforts in that country to stop the spread of the virus. 155 Rwandan nationals live in China's Hubei province and have been getting assistance, though no Rwandan in China has yet been infected by the coronavirus, while Rwandair has now suspended all flights to China. People who had bought tickets to Gwangju are to either be refunded or get their tickets exchanged for other destinations. Meanwhile, coordinated efforts have continued between both countries concerning Rwandans in the People's Republic of China.
The Embassy of Rwanda in Beijing is coordinating with Rwandans registered. There's 155 Rwandans in the Hubei province. Those are the provinces where, this is the province where there's travel restriction. We're ensuring their well-being. There's 0 case of coronavirus infection in the Rwandan community, and we're making sure that any other well-being that they're needing is also taken care of. The government really remains confident in China's ability to manage this outbreak, and we reiterate the appreciation we have in the contribution of China to a coordinated global mechanism.
The coronavirus was first identified in China on New Year's Eve last year, just a month ago. All people coming into the country via the Kigali International Airport are now being tested for the virus and its symptoms.